Good evening once again. The Chairman, Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocacy Center, our legal department, co-comrades and reviewers, and PMC Solution at the National President, Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocacy Center, live from our Limon Shore, Shasha branch, have a case of domestic violence reported by one Mrs. Ugwanobi Chizoba against Mr. Oguchukwu Ugwanobi Andy. Am I right with the name? Okay, please join us as we interview the complainant and contact Mr. Andy for a peaceful resolution. Follow us on our Facebook page of Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocacy Center. For more useful information, visit our website on www.hrdac.org.ng. You can as well feed your eyes on our YouTube channel on Access to Justice TV. Thank you for being with us. Stay tuned. Okay, turn on the microphone and tell us what brought you here. I said, tell us what brought you here.
This is my husband.
Hello, excuse me, step out. Open this door. Step out, please. Thank you. Go ahead. Drop the app, please, or talk what you want to tell us.
Why I'm here is because of domestic violence and
Madam, face me here and talk like a woman, full woman you are.
What make me come here is because of the way my husband is maltreating me and the way he's beating me and also beating my children. This thing has been happening for over 13 years now. But now I just summon courage, say, let me go and report him. Because I was scared before, so I don't know if I report him, I don't know what is going to happen. But now I say no, before I will die in that marriage. Even my children will too much. Okay. Now, what he used to do that makes me get annoyed and pushed me to come and report all these things. At times, after that beating, he will tell me that I will push you out. You will see, you will lose. You will lose. You will lose for this marriage. You will not gain anything. You will not hold anything and leave this house. At times, he will say, let's bet it. Let's bet it will still happen. Sometimes I will ask him, why are you saying like this? But it's both of us that suffer together. It's both of us that build that house because we built house in that area that we are staying at Igondo. Why do you sound like this? You say that I don't care, you don't want to know that he will do. Later I will still see in the other side of him. Okay. And I started remembering how we started. I told him, at times I will tell him, do you know how we started? Because when I know my husband don't have anything. When we are in courtship, because we are in courtship for 1 year. So when he moved from Onitsha to Lagos, after some months, he now called me and said I should come down to Lagos to know where he's staying. I say okay, I will make chance. I will find time and come. Later, I now come down to. Later, I traveled to Lagos here. And that time, he was staying in the shop with a carton. He don't rent any house. He don't have any place staying inside the shop. So it's that place that I met him when I come down to Lagos. I told him that if I stay here for some days, I will still go back to my place. He said that okay, no problem. Let's stay. I should keep him company that I don't have anybody to stay with him. After 1 week, I told him that I want to go back to my place. He said no. He said no, that I should stay. at least since when I come down to Lagos here, that he see changes in his business. And when I come, there is nothing in his shop. There is nothing in his shop. He will just put one paracetamol here, vitamin C1. Everything is one inside the shop. Okay, as time goes on, when I'm ready to go back, he said I will not go back. That is because of me that is seeing money now, that customers have started coming, that I should stay, that I should don't worry, that he will take care of me, that he will marry me, that I should not go back to my place. I said there is no need of staying here, that you have to come and do something, that you have to come and do something before I will stay with you. He said I should not worry, that he will call my people, that I'm with him, that he will come and do something. After 2 months, we are still in that shop. We are still staying in the same in that shop with a carton. We are sleeping with carton. After 3 months, at least the shop have come up small. He now prepared to go to their village and tell the parents that he want to come and pay for my dowry. When he went there, when he travel come back, he told me that the parents told him that, is it that girl, that small girl that you want to marry? He said that he want to marry her. Has no problem. Okay. After everything,
So they are making noise again. Go ahead.
after all this, I now ask him, I don't want in a situation
Ungen.
whereby I will enter your family as your father, as your parents was talking now. I don't want in a situation whereby if I enter that family now, problem will start. Problem will start. My husband say no problem. Shebi is the one that bring me inside that family. I say, oh, no problem. We are still managing inside the same shop. After 4 months, he now call my people, say that he want to come and do introduction. My people say no problem. That I should come over and do the introduction.
Are you telling me the history of how you see the man, or you want to tell me what is going on in your heart that brought you here? Did I tell you the biography of how you met this man?
Okay, sorry, ma. What happened is that the way my husband is beating us now is maltreating me since he married me.
They maltreat you before?
Yes, since over 13 years now, yes.
No give a word to madam, because you are not living in that house. No give a word, because this is husband and wife matter. You are not living in that house. Go ahead.
The way he's beating me and my children.
So your husband will wake up in the morning and started beating you and your children, just like that?
No. At times, what brings
something must lead to something.
Yes.
Yeah.
What brings the beating?
Yes, has he been beating you like that? Because if he has been beating you like that, you stay in that relationship, sleeping in the carton with the man for how many years before you and the man decided to live with, marry each other?
When I
what led
first...
to what now happened before he started beating you? What is the issue that happened before the man started beating you?
Okay,
he's not a madman.
Okay, at times when I came to ask him money for feeding, he would start shouting on me. Did I put money in his pocket?
Just like that?
Yes. I have the evidence.
Evidence of what?
Sometimes when I ask him to give me money for feeding for these children.
When
I ask him to give me money for feeding for my children.
So you and this man stayed together, both of you suffered together. After the man started progressing, one day like that, you just walk up to him and need money for the feeding of the children. He wake up and start using a plala and use his bed and started beating you. This office have told you people, my time is very precious to me. What I need now is rest and sleep. Don't keep me here listening to you and you'll just be jumping one thing or the other. Instead of you to say truth, you'll be talking another thing. We are all married. If I come out to tell you this is what my husband is doing to me, I will remember what led to him maltreating me. How did we started? What did he first tell me? Even if he's the one that made the comment that instigate the problem. I said one day we were talking about water that somebody pump or the children did not pump well. Then he now say, was I not there? From there, I said, even the children, are they not big enough to control the place? And he now told me, why did I respond to him like that? That is how problem start. So nothing just starts. You just stay like that. You wake up from your bed. You and the man sleep. You wake up meeting. Mr. Chukwu Noso Abe Chukwuma or Papa Noso, I want to go and buy something for the children. You now get up from bed. Did you put money in my pocket? Started beating you. Tell me the truth and nothing but the truth. That is the only way I can come into the matter. I'm not a magician and I'm not the prophetess.
I'm telling you the truth. I'm not lying for you. I'm telling you the truth.
Okay, go ahead. Tell the truth. Tell what you want to tell me. When you talk finish, I will go and do that. Fine.
At times when I ask him money for feeding, he will ask me, do you put money in my pocket? Do you see money in my pocket? Why are you asking me money for feeding?
Just
can't
no quarrel.
No quarrel. No quarrel. I'm telling you the fact. No quarrel. He will just say, did you put money in my pocket? Why can't you go out and find money like other women? I will tell you, I'm doing business. The business that I'm doing, I'm also using it to feed the family. And see, the business is not even growing, it's going down. That is where he will start. He will start cursing me, telling me so many words, abusing me. At a certain time, I now say, oh, let me stop going to him and ask him money for feeding. Because when I ask him, problem will start. I will say, okay, I will send my children. I will send my children. Go and ask him. When they disturb me, I will say, oh yeah, go and ask your daddy. I don't have any money with me. If I have, I will do. But for now, I don't have. When my children went there and meet him, at times he will carry something and hit them. And also, even their health.
Your husband don't run mad before?
I don't know. He's smoking. He used to smoke different type of drugs.
Different type of drugs?
Yes.
When you meet him, was he smoking?
It's only cigarette that he's taking.
Eh?
Cigarette.
So you now frustrated the man until the man started smoking differently.
Mommy, I'm not the one that frustrated him. Oh.
No. One thing lead to another. You met man smoking cigarette. He has never smoked Indian hemp. Then after he married you or he stayed with you for how many years, the man started smoking different things. If you are the one staying with a man, you never drink alcohol before, and all of a sudden your family notice that you started drinking alcohol, smoking, dressing anyhow, when they ask the man, this our daughter have never been like this before. What led to this woman or this lady started smoking, drinking, smoking alcohol, drinking alcohol, smoking igbo, smoking all manners of herbs and all that? They will ask your husband, because that was not the life you were living before you met him.
Well, before I met him,
yes,
it's cigarette that I used to see, but at times he will tell me that he used to take drugs, igbo. I was, why are you taking it? He say he just take it to. He will say that he just take it for him to be happy, just like taking it. It makes him feel somehow. I say, I don't know for you. At times he will, okay, when we got married, he used to go to club. I said, then he went to club. He's coming back. He bring one something that inside a stick. I asked him, what is this? He says, I've forgotten the name. I continue telling him, stop all this thing that you are doing. I don't know why you are doing it. Okay.
Is it not the reason why I said you should tell us the truth?
Yes. Yes.
If you did not say, you just said the man don't smoke before, now let's guy I met him, and you just say don't they smoke igbo. Even if the family of this person meet you, they say their brother they smoke igbo. You never want to tell them say this man the club. Even while we were sleeping in the carton, at times you used to come with igbo to the house. So you are the one hiding the man, you are the one exposing him. So the one you will let us know is what we will know. You said the man was only smoking cigar before you met. You never seen him smoke weed. What do you call it? Be say you again. As I say, whether now you frustrated and reach to go the smoke igbo now, You change again. Say the man used to go to club before. Who they sleep for cattle, say they go to club before, they will come back with stick. Go ahead. Let's listen. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so at times I will send my children to go and ask him money for feeding, or if my children complain about their health, because my first daughter, she says, then the second one,
Put
she
your
have
phone on silent. I don't want to hear any phone
she
ringing.
she
Put
have
your phone on silent.
she have health challenge. That one is having seizure.
Hmm.
Then at times I will send them. If that one, my first daughter is complaining,
You want to write?
my first daughter, if
Yes.
she's complaining
You want to
about her health, I will send her to go and meet their daddy. When he went to tell their daddy what she's feeling inside her body, he will start beating her. At times he will beat her, she will faint. Even me sef, several times, if I tell him about what is bringing problem between me and him, it's only
Step out. Open door. Step out.
what
Open
is
that door.
what
Step
is
out. Which
what
person phone ring now? Hello,
It's me, I want to
sir. Step
office.
out.
what is bringing problem
Sorry, man.
between me and him? Nothing but my children feeding, their health, and also their school, because my children have not been going to school since over 4 years now.
What do you do for a living? You are not. Nothing is wrong with you now.
Well, because of the beating, the way it's disturbing me.
The beating no let you work. The beating no let you trade. The beating no let you sell.
I'm
Your,
trading.
your children did not go to school for 4 years, while Nigeria have government school anywhere you are, any local government you stay, there is government school. So how come that your children is not going to school? How many children do you born?
3.
You born 3.
Yes.
And as young as you are, none of your children is going to school for 4 years. And you still have the mind, the boldness to say it on national TV.
Mommy, when they stopped going to school,
Yes, ma'am.
I started business. I now go and put them. I used my money to go and put them for school. I paid for 5,000 naira for 2 of them. There are 2 because the second one, if I take her to school, they will return her for me, say that she's disturbing because of her health condition.
Why you no put them for government school, madam? Na question I ask you. Because if the man die, what if that man is not alive? Your children will not go to school for life again.
Mom, it's my husband that is the problem.
How is it the problem? I want to hear.
I told him that I want to go and put these children for government school. Leave these children, let me go and put them for government school. He refused. He said I should not take his children to anywhere, that he don't like government school.
And the children last stay for 4 years.
Yes.
And you never call the family of the man to take him to psychiatric hospital, make them check him brain.
I've been calling them.
That is if you are saying the truth too.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, because as the man is not here now,
yes,
you can say everything now. Every normal person, the person cannot afford private school, and the person said, don't put my children in government school. Then you as a woman, you stay in the same marriage. The children you born with pain, you keep them there. You did not even carry the children around, go give your family or his own family. Let the children, at least let the children be going to school from his own family if something is wrong there.
Mommy, their family will not accept my children. They will not accept them. They will not accept them. And even my family, they cannot be able to, they can't do it.
Who will not accept them?
Their family, their own family.
Will not accept your children?
Yes.
How?
For putting them in school. They can't do it. They will not accept.
I don't understand. They put them in school. You have the money to pay, and your husband did not allow you to put them in school. The children can stay there, be going to school, but you are the one paying. Government school, are they paying? It's not when they enroll the children and minor things, book or whatever they said you should buy. That's all now. Are they paying in government school? Have Nigerian government school started collecting
my husband refused. He refused that I will not take his children to anywhere.
Okay, so where have the children been?
Now with me.
In the same house?
Yes.
So you wake up in the morning. You and your husband will stay in that house?
Yes, but I used to go and do my business. I used to go and sell okreka. If I sell, I will bring money to feed them. I will bring money to feed them.
Okreka business na cocaine business. So if you tell me you are selling okreka, you think I will pity you. That one na story.
It's small money that I'm using to do the business, and I don't have shop.
Okay, business. Because if you buy 1 naira, you are selling it 500 naira. So I dey hear you.
It's more money that I'm using to do the business, to feed the family, even their health. It's collecting money from me.
I thought you said the man have a shop where he sells.
No, you have a bar.
Huh?
Bar. Have a bar.
Have a bar. What kind of bar?
Where they're selling drinks.
They're selling alcohol.
Yes.
Bar where?
The same compound where we built house.
Where?
A condo.
Is the man in a condo here?
Yes.
Why did you say it's in Aja?
It's Aja side. After Aja.
A condo Aja. I don't know that they have a condo have become inside Aja. Abi Aja has come inside a condo.
You pass Aja and go down.
Igondo, Aja. Where is Igondo? I thought they say Igondo is around this area. Eh?
Aja side.
Is there any Igondo around this area? You are confusing me here. Eh?
After making phase 2, you pass on. That's what you do. It's within our target. That is what they do.
Go ahead.
So it's last year, November, no, October. That I now tell my husband there is one school.
What is the relationship between you and this woman sitting here?
It's my mother, my sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law?
Yes.
The same father and mother?
Yes.
Your husband?
Yes.
And they ask, the same father and mother?
Yes, the same father and mother, yes.
The same father and mother?
Yes.
Go ahead.
It was last year, October. But I asked my husband, let's go and put these children. There is one school that they just opened. I said, let's go and put these children there. They are, at least I've met the woman. They are paying small money. They are paying 200 naira every day. That is where they started. When I go and sell, I see small money. I will bring to pay for their school. There is a stage to reach, so my husband, I could not pay the school fees again. It remained we are owing 3,000 naira there. And I tell my husband, if you bring money, let's go and pay the balance so that they will continue. Because at times he used to go and do agents. If you do agent, you send that money inside his account. My husband say we will do it. He continue say he will do it till they drive my children from that school.
Okay.
And I will pay. I will still feed from that money that I'm using to do business till the business collapse. I will spend till I spend my capital. At times when the money finish, I will go and borrow money again and start picking. I will be picking small cloths. Not that I will carry plenty. I will start picking cloths and be selling and be making small gain to feed them. That one is not enough for me to put them for school. The one I'm doing it the time I'm carrying big bear is the time I paid for their school. I paid for 5,000 naira for 2 of them. They go for 3 term. So I cannot be able to continue again. They now stop. After that October last year, that they finished from that school, since then they have not go to school again. My husband continued saying that he will bring the remaining 3,000 naira. The woman continued coming to our house to draw the debt till today. I'm just tired for that side. I just leave him. Okay, for their health issue. At times when I see money, little money, I will use it for their health. I will use it to take them to hospital. And the money that I'm seeing is not even enough for me to take them to hospital.
All the children are sick?
Yeah, the two of them. It's only my last daughter that is free.
So what is wrong with it?
The first one is SS. And the second one, she's having seizure.
First one is SS.
Yes. The second one, having seizure.
And you don't think that is what led to the man frustration that is behaving like that? Because one thing is for you to have a husband that can understand with you. Another thing is for you to be married to somebody that cannot manage his challenges per time. Do you understand me?
Yes. Yes.
You have two children.
Yes.
One is having seizure.
Yes. Sir.
The second one is SS. It's only the third one that is free.
Yes.
That can lead to so many things. That can lead to any trauma. That can lead to man misbehaving. Depends on his understanding, his belief in God, and his understanding and the depth of love he has for you. No man that is not deep in Christ will see two children among his three not being okay health-wise. Excess of a thing, it takes the grace of God for that child to become normal without being sick, which constantly such child should be taking blood, going to hospital, looking for drug. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, ma'am.
It's not about irritating. I'm not the one giving you. I'm the one using your mouth and say your child is SS.
Yes.
And so there's no God forbid. No me give her SS. Now you talk and hear. Because God forbid no go let na hear truth. And the truth I will say it. Did I say your child is SS? You said your child is SS. It's your statement I am telling.
Yes.
And you said one is also having seizure.
Yes.
And it's what I'm referring to.
Yes.
So not be prophecy. I'm not giving you prophecy to say you have a child or you are going to have a child. The child will become SS. So when they are giving you prophecy, you don't want to believe. Say God forbid. Not an existing situation. You are telling me God forbid. As if na me and me ask and me talking from your mouth. No, I'm only telling you what is possible. What might lead to your husband behaving the way you are talking, though we have not heard from you. But if anything is happening like that, and you cannot really picture out what led to them or your husband behaving like that, don't drag that thing on the ground. And you don't know what led to your husband behaving like that, we'll have to say, okay, this is possible, this can lead to him acting like this, because you cannot even tell us. You just say like that when you ask him money, he'll be beating you, whereas he has not been like that before. You send the kids, you'll be beating them, whereas he has not been like that before. At what point did you notice that this man started misbehaving? Even you on your own cannot even tell us this is what led to that. Some people can act out of frustration. Some can act out of pain. They may not say it out, but when they think about their situation, they act it in their attitude towards you. Yes.
Even when there is money.
I am not talking about money, madam.
Okay.
Money is not money. People can have money, but you may not have job. You may have money, you may not have children. You may have money, you may not get what you want. You may have money, the money cannot solve sickness. There is no amount of money that you have that can heal an SS child, except God's intervention. The child can receive healing by miracle, as we have been hearing on television. But you cannot have money and take a child to hospital and the money turn the child from SS to AA, except I have not heard. Maybe it exists, but me I have not heard. I don't know if someone have money and the money can equally change the child, or there is a treatment they give to a child that will stop the child seizure, if not management, that you have to manage the child have to manage the sickness. I have not heard about that case.
Excuse me, ma.
Yes.
That my second daughter that is having seizure.
Yeah.
It's not the way I give birth to her.
Is it not part of what will affect both of you? The same way you are feeling crying now, it could be that the man is man, but he can't bear it. And instead of him to cry like you, as emotion will flow in like you as a woman, he may not feel it that way, and he may not have a way of expressing. Instead of him finding a way and seeking the face of God, he started using the anger on you and on the children. Because the right thing is, if to ask me, the man is a Christian, not even a Christian, sorry, assuming the man is deep in the word of God as a believer, these are one is into bar. You don't need to cry. Yes, there's nothing that is impossible to God. You did not give yourself the child, God gives the children to you. So stop crying. Stop crying so that you can listen to me. The cry cannot solve it. Relax yourself. No, relax yourself. Drink water. Calm down. Stop crying. I'm trying to tell you this. You are crying, right?
No.
No. You may not understand. You are crying. But I understand why you are crying. But do you know there are people that, even some women, that if they are passing some pain, some of them don't cry. Do you understand that? A human being like that. But the nature of men, they don't cry, but they act it. A man can act out of frustration, and the man will be frustrating you. Out of his own frustration, he will be frustrating you. Unknowingly to him, that is frustrating you out of his own frustration. Your husband can act anything out of the influence of what he's taking, which is the ego. He goes to club, you don't even know who he's exposed to. Whether club girls or whether bad girls or you don't know what he's exposed to. This thing we're not going to, aside looking at it from the angle that you need to take care of the children legally, from the human rights perspective, I still have to tell you the truth. That is what I stand for. If I pet you without telling you the truth, you still go back and you remain in that problem without finding your solution or without picking up your own mind. The issue is this, that these children can be healed by God and you will be happy again. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Mm.
But it's not by medical or by money. All you need is what? God. He that gave them to you, he has every spare part of those children. He knows how to fix the children right. You don't know how to even mold, you can't even mold clay that look like lizards. But he built the children himself. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I want to tell you the fact so that you don't need to cry. Because this cry cannot help you. Only hold on to God. Cry that cry unto God at night. The giver of these children, where are you? Rescue these innocent children. Heal them. I've seen thousands of children that are being healed through prayer, through healing and deliverance, and others. It's not scam. Because you see so many that were like that. I've seen AA that we met at a child. They say AA, they don't get to 30s. I have seen, SS. I have seen so many SS grow up while I was in second primary school. He grew up and even married the wife born, and they are leaving the children also. They are doing well. So there is no loss of hope. You don't need to cry. You are crying, meaning you have no God. But if you know that a spirit created you, which is God, and these children come through you, then it's just a little time. You are passing through a hard time that you still come and thank God again. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
The issue of the beating, we will address it. But I know your husband is acting under an influence. Do you believe me?
Yes, ma'am.
No, talk to me. We're rubbing my. Do you believe me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's part of it.
It's part of it.
Yes.
Okay. Has he ever stayed normal after when he has not smoked igbo?
Yes.
And he has not drink alcohol?
Yes.
And he just stay like that. You talk to him, started beating you, just like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Several times, and even my children.
See why I say frustration is there? Have you seen where I'm saying frustration is there? If they invite him, he will not come. We will send our staff there. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If he did not come, we'll send our staff there. This is a sensitive matter. I will not want us to do it the other way that will let you lose your marriage, except on the ground that you don't want the marriage again. But in as much as you feel something is just flashing in, you beat you and stop and beat you and stop and just like that, and you don't understand. Have the family once come into this matter? Have your family and his family come into this matter?
Several occasions.
And what has been his excuse or his reasons? What are his reasons?
He said that at times I used to, if he talk, that I used to talk back on him. I would say, okay. I will tell them that if I'm doing it, I'm sorry. I will not do it again. I will tell them the problem, because he will lie. He will say so many things against me. I will tell them, see the problem. What makes him to beat me or beat my children is because of feeding or their health. They should forget about all those things that he's saying. And my husband, he know how to curse. And he know how to abuse me. Even putting me down before his friends. Even beat me in the presence of his friends. His friends will start talking to him and abuse me. At times he will tell me that I'm a useless woman. See somebody come to buy something, I sit down there. I cannot be able to get up and to go and sell market. I will tell him, I'm tired. See my health. All this beating that you are beating me up and down have turned me to another thing. At times I will be having serious chest pain. I cannot be able to breathe fine. If I complain to him, he will start cursing me. If I tell him, if I open my say, why are you doing like this? You know my health challenge, and it's you that caused all this problem to me. If I say it, I have provoked him. At times, when I see that talking to him will bring problem to me, or he will start beating me, I will say, okay, about feeding or health, I will send my daughter, especially my first daughter, I will say, go and talk to your daddy. When this girl come back, if my daughter tell her that my stomach is paining me, at times she will tell my daughter, I have told you to die, you don't want to die. What are you still waiting for? If you die, I will go and bury you. I will go and throw away you where they throw away my friend daughter. Your matter don't tire me.
But do you still want that kind of marriage?
Mommy, what I want, if they will talk to him, for him to sign, beating me and my children, At times when he's beating my children, when he's beating my children, if I the way he's beating them, especially those one that is sick, if I try to talk to him, he will start beating me. That is what this cause the fight.
You don't need
Just
to
for him
cry.
to stop beating my children, and to stop beating me and stop cursing me the way he used to talk to me, calling me useless woman.
Let me tell you one thing. I think what you need is for people to help you. Hold on. It might be painful. But the worst thing you ever experience in your life is to live with somebody that hates you. Do you understand what I'm saying? If it's a character, you're living with somebody that have a character, an aggressive character. You don't ask somebody, go and talk to him to stop this aggressive character. Possibly he was born and bred like that.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, ma.
And he has always been living his Agboro life. Then you now marry. He will take love for that person to change anything outside love, because if he sees what he loves, the fear of losing that person he loves will let him pretend not to do that thing.
Yes.
But if he or she stays with who he doesn't love, talk for nothing tomorrow, he will never change. Rather, if you leave, at that moment he will listen to you. He may not do what he or she wants to do at that moment, but after that day, he will go back to his normal life. Just like a pig living in whatever.
Mommy, excuse me.
Yeah.
For that side, you said about love. My husband has been telling me,
Yeah.
I don't need you again. Even this your daughter, especially the my first daughter and the second one, he will tell me, carry them and go. I don't need them again. He used to tell my daughter, you are not my daughter. Go and look for your daddy. At times when this girl greet her in the morning, she will say, don't greet me, hold your greeting. This thing happened last 2 weeks ago.
How old is your daughter?
11 years. When he said, he said, don't greet me again. I kept quiet, I didn't talk. After that day, the next day, when this girl did not greet her, I was inside the other room, my children's room. I heard when he's telling this, why you did not greet me? Come here, come here. I was afraid for him to hit this girl because I've hit him many times. He fell down. I was afraid. This girl, Daddy, I forget to greet you. It's when I come out. I say, why are you doing this to this girl? Then she greeted you yesterday. You said that she should hold her greeting. And I now called this my daughter in her presence. I said, if you wake up in the morning, remember to greet your daddy. Because he will turn it against my head that I'm the one. Please.
So, since you've been staying there, how long have you had sex with your husband?
2 weeks ago.
People had sex.
Yes.
How did it come? Did you have sex through fighting, or you just people talk normal before you have sex?
It's not true fighting. Normally, we used to quarrel all the time. So when he want to have sex with me, he will not quarrel. And me, I know. He will just be telling me, be telling me with a soft mind. Anything that he want to tell me, he will be rubbing it. He will not allow me to get angry with him. Because having sex with me, I don't want it again. Because the way he used to maltreat me, if I remember all those things, if I see him like this, I will not be happy. Okay, when he want to come and have sex with me, I will tell him, after having this sex, immediately you get up from that bed, you will start your character again. You will say, I will not do it again. I will not do it again.
Na mountain, you won't climb mountain.
I will not do it again.
So every promise must complete. Right.
Even in my mind, I will say, let me just do it. It's not that I'm doing it with my heart. After doing it, immediately he get up from that place, he will start. Lie down there. Lie down there. Don't go and find the way you will see money. Don't go and sell your market. You have started again. You will see this one. You say, come here. When you come, Ojugo, come here. What are you doing there? What are you will start all over again. I will be surprised. I will say, which kind of human being is this?
No problem. There are some, since people are still having sex, I will tell you therapy to bring his brain in that area. So that sex now will tell you what to do.
Excuse me, ma.
Yes.
You have not had sex for long.
But I happened 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yes. You know why he did it? You know why? Why he did it? He see that it's like this case, this matter is going far. He now try to bring me back. He now try to bring my mind back. Even he asked me last week.
Yes, did you still love me?
No, he asked me before he do that. He asked me, "Come, what did you go to police station and do? What do you tell them that I hope that you did not tell them that I'm beating you. Don't tell them such thing, no." I said, the matter is not even in the police station. The matter have reached human rights. He said, if you go there, don't open your mouth and tell them that I'm beating you. And don't take any picture to that place. See now, I'm trying to bring you back now. I'm trying to calm you now. You are doing anyhow. You better calm down. No. You better calm down. Small time, you will start again. If you go there, in fact, go there, tell them that you are not marrying again. It's like they will end this marriage. You don't just understand him.
You will understand that, don't worry. Make we call her first. You sef no love the husband. Now your husband number you wan lose from your nylon bag.
No, ma, you see what he did June, the last beating that he beat me.
I make you come for remove your number from your brain.
No, the number dey with me.
Wetin be the number now ask?
080.
I think say you dey look for the number inside your nylon bag. I be wetin you do.
No.
Yes. 080
35
25
71
71
00
00
91.
91. Is that complete?
Yes.
Okay.
Ugochukwu. Excuse me, ma.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know the number that you are using to call him because he said that if you call him, that he will not pick it for now. That is on sick bed. That is taking drip.
We suppose go arrest am. Make we take am go psychiatric test. Una go help me call the man also. No be the man say no go pick our call, so anybody wey go the man call na. Let's call the man.
I see what he do to my marriage picture, traditional marriage picture.
He tear am.
He now tell me it's flame. He now tell me that did I know the meaning of this thing that he break? That marriage is finished.
Don't worry. Now you go threaten him with this marriage now. We don't start, we go enter gear now. Eh? This marriage when they threat, now you go still beg whether I want to remarry you again. By the time we start this war, how old is the marriage now?
It's 13 years.
Good and fine. You don't cross border. We'll start am with him from Monday, full time, bomber to bomber, fire for fire. Now him on his own go tell us if you don't need the marriage, make you leave the house, make una stay there, make you and your children dey there. No go anywhere from that house.
Excuse me.
Na dey excuse you. Tell me.
See the beating, see the bite.
Bring am come. Show it, let me see. Show for them. Your husband bite you.
Yes.
Wetin happen?
Was beating me.
What happened that he was beating you?
That day that I asked him money for their health. He said that why am I disturbing him? Did I put money in his pocket? And see this one too is the bite. The day that he's beating me. He now said that people now start asking him, why did you bite your wife? Like he said that I mistakenly put my hand in his mouth. Then he now bite the hand.
But do you fight? Let me ask. These are two things. If both of you fight or he's just beating you, one, these are two different things.
Yes.
If I come to you, slap you, you attempt to slap me back. Or you even slap or you jack him, both of you are dragging your cloth and he's beating you, you are hitting him, trying to defend. These are two. Then he now comes to you beating you and you try to protect by holding yourself or covering your face while he's beating you. Which one exactly usually happens?
If he's beating me, I'm trying
Tell me the truth.
Yes.
Tell me the truth.
Yes. If he's beating me, at times when he's beating me, he may try to seize my phone. I have so many phones that I have break. When I'm trying to collect that phone from him, to hold that phone for him not to break it, the beating will be much. Okay, the day he bite me for hand.
What happened that very day? Let me hear one thing. Tell me one thing that happened. Because this beating and beating, you never tell me anything that caused this beating.
The day that he bite me,
yes,
my children left house to school. That place that I told you that we are paying 200. They now send me to the bank to collect money that they sent for him for the place that he do agent. I went to that Fidelity Bank near our place, near local government there, and there is a lot of queue. And he know there is a lot of queue there. There normally be queue in that bank. He called me. I was inside the bank. I didn't pick my call because my phone was inside my bag. When I come back home, he said, since you left this house, what are you doing there? I said, you know the way queue used to be there. It's not that I went to any other place. You know that I didn't take my bed before I left house. You said I should go, I should not bath, I should not do anything. And I'm going to collect the money for you. You know, say,
your own money or his own money?
His own money.
Okay.
His own money. And I say, you don't even allow me to talk. I don't even know that he have discussed about me with one of his friends outside, the way he will act. Before you know it, the purse with me, he dragged the purse. And I hold the purse tight. He started punching me up and down. I cannot fight him. I don't have power to fight my husband. I don't have that power. I don't have that strength.
The presence of the man.
He locked everywhere. The friend now come to the window. I was hearing the friend calling him Andy. That is his nickname. Andy, stop beating that woman. You say that you will deal with her when she come back. And see, you are not a woman. Stop this thing you are doing. After that, the guy now left.
Okay.
When he's dragging that bag, there is razor inside that my bag. The purse is here. If you see the purse, you see where the razor tear the purse.
Why did you put razor in your purse?
I don't know.
Your purse.
I don't know when I don't know. I just put the razor. I use it to scrape something. I just.
The children can cut their hand also.
No, they don't go to my purse.
But even you can even get serious injury. You don't put razor into your purse. That is dangerous. That thing could have led to another domestic injury. what do you want now? What do you want us to do? Because I can see that you still want the marriage. Because the reason why they use pele pele and they breathe in for women, husband and wife matter now. I don't see 99.1, remain only one where I never see for the matter. But the ones who go come here, come on, when I do, woman right there, my husband don't kill me, my husband don't kill me. How can I breathe? Oh, 2 a.m. I will call the DPO, they will send police. The same woman, they will knock again, nobody is talking again. We will call and call and call and call, nobody is talking again. Is this woman dead? We will call again, we will not call. I'll send message, we will not call. Then you use another number, call. Hello? 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 Not once, not twice. Some of you that were following us on our Facebook page, up that my face. There was one woman that the woman called. Your husband is killing you. Woman, I started giving I am a number so person. The last time I don't you know where this woman is calling? We are here. Before I know, I just have to go straight to Facebook so that people, anybody that know her around the area can, maybe our members around that place, they can rush them to rescue. This man said, Mama, the next person say, I hope this woman is alive. I will call this person, call that person. Even before I know, somebody that was there called one landlord close to that place. The landlord, no person, no a member. They rush to that place. Behold, what did you say? He said, I lie you. This woman, they bedroom, they call us. The man and the children, they follow, they watch television and say, Jesus. Few days ago, it's not what so. I'm just telling you, in fact, at times I'll be sleeping. Now, I'll put before I go to bed, I'll put my phone on silence. That is as a meeting. It can't even ring before I wake up out of fear. I will just maybe vibration or call will ring. I will wake up 2 a.m., 1 a.m. Somebody will call me. Who again? A woman. Who be that? Now, my husband. Ask this person to come to the office the next day. You will not say her. That is the reason why some of you, if you appear here before you say no, I don't arrest the man. Before you know, I send that to psychiatric hospital. You go dig there. If you come out, because you work on reports. If you know manager, you land the man here. I'm just waiting for some of you that will come. Once you come, you know manager, for once he arrives. Now the one where you say, as you they talk, say you beat your children, beat your children. I ask you now, what do you want? You say what you want. Now make we talk to the man. So if this man come here, I'll take your emotion, put inside my mind, say, oh, imagine, see what this woman has suffered in the heart of this man. Before you know, I'll call police for the man. Before you know, it's okay, charge this man to court. The next thing, I will not wake up from bed before the woman and the family will gather my gates. Praise do, I beg. And you know, say that I come. And I don't want to make them go police station. I only want to make you one. I know be counsel, I know be pastor. If we really want to do things here, na law, we have to let them know what the law says. Arrest the person, send the person to that place, let that person go and arrest in prison. In abroad, then they ask person saying, do you not do again? So if you really want to come to human rights, know what you want. You people have given me so much headache. So at times if I'm talking, some people will be in a day on platform and say, Madam, take it easy. Madam, calm down. Madam, you are too harsh. You don't know what I'm passing through. Now me, then they wake up midnight. Now me, then they disturb, and I know this married women thing. Now they can't report. Now they no go let you act. If you ask now, whatever, the person will change. Some of them will even change story. Most of them have denied statement they give to us off camera. We no reason why we started allowing people airing on our televisions to national TV station, because so many statements have been denied. And at the end of the day, they go to police station. The woman will deny. That's not what I tell women rights. Some will write. When you help them write, because they cannot write, they'll tell you that is not what I tell you. You are the one that write that thing. What I tell you, that is not what you say. So they do deny statement. They do deny what they write. So now the whole world will watch you. When you say it, if you bring the man here, only you will repeat. If you deny, we'll play it back again. When I was talking, you were crying. But the only thing I stand for that I will keep doing until I grow old and God called me is truth. I know it's very bitter. It will be very painful. Even me that is sitting down, if you tell me the truth, I feel bad. But if I'm sitting quietly, I know you are saying the truth and I need to listen to you. The marriage, you still want it. But if they want to deal with the man based on what the man have done to you, you will not like it. So we are going to use plan B. That doesn't mean we will not, if the man did not honor the invitation, what we do, we will still arrest him for your information. So have it at the back of your mind. And if you don't need arrest, then we will tell you plan B of what to do as a housewife. Maybe you will change your method. Stop that. You will change your method to know if that new method will work. I don't know how you package yourself in the house as a woman. You are married to a man that is in the public, married to a man that is in all manners of girls. Some of them go naked. You don't even know whether a strip club the husband is running or normal club. If you go there, see all manners of nakedness and all that. Smoke igbo, smoke ganja, abi janga, abi whatever they call it. Join everything together. It become high. And coming back, he will look at you. Maybe you now, as you tie your ear, tie it, reach here. This one na my grandmother. Then you stay down. It takes grace of God to be married to somebody of such, and you still want to behave well. It takes grace of God. You understand? People do different business. There are people that still run that kind of business, and I can't say that they can easily succeed in whatever they do like that without any engaging themselves in this kind of thing. You are complaining. You get me? But we must hear from the man to know what they have sent him later. They will send him final reminder again. Did not honor, we are going to get the man arrested. We will go there, write serious undertaking at that police station. If he touch you or beat any of these children again, it will become something else. You understand me?
Yes.
Do you want any other thing other than that?
No, ma.
You are satisfied with such a decision?
Yes, ma. What I want to say, another thing I want
know
to
you
join.
always say something. Yes.
What I want to join there. I don't know how he's not serious about my children's health. If I tell him about my children, if I tell him, see the way my children, see the way they are feeling, he will ignore me.
There is children. One, as far as the children bear his name, if he deny them, he will come and run DNA test. As far as the children bear his name and he's their biological father, even if, God forbid, even if these children they are not normal, he will take care of his abnormal child because he is his child. God brought those children to this world through him. So it is the right of the children that he will take care of them until they get of age. So that we are going to address it when they invite him or we arrest him. If he honor the invitation, we resolve amicably. If he refuse to honor the invitation, we arrest him and hand over him to police, and we will ensure police do the right thing at the human rights desk.
Excuse me. Another thing, he told me that even if he stopped beating me, that his mouth he will not keep quiet for me. He will continue cursing me the way he wants. He will continue telling me all sort of words.
You can see that people are behind you. You are not a baby. You are an adult. I cannot come and seal your husband's mouth. I don't have sellotape, neither padlock to padlock his mouth. Not to talk to you. If that is how he's being trained. So if you don't like what he's saying and you are not ready to leave the marriage, whenever he's talking, you can be singing. Yeah. As I'm talking now, if you are singing, will you hear what I'm saying?
No.
Eh?
No.
No. Be talking. Be talking. You talk.
Okay. Another thing is that
Fire, follow me. Holy Ghost. So, how am I going to hear what you're saying?
excuse me, ma.
Yes.
I've tried that one. No.
Jehovah lives on me.
I've tried that one.
What did you try? Except you are singing something that have to do with him. Right? Except you are singing something that have to do with him.
Himself used to sing. He used to sing
then
that
both of
something
you
that
should turn the house into music.
it's something that has to do. At times when I sing, you know what he will do? He will channel it to my children so that sing, I will stop it. You know that when he started beating them.
No. It's a lie. You cannot be singing and you get to start beating these children because you are singing. Madam, there are some statements I'll take from you. There are some that I will not take. If you are singing and your singing is neutral from what that man is doing, you know you are laughing, I know. There is no way that man can say anything. Just be singing, and if he's singing, all of you should be singing. Let him sing to the parlor, you sing to bedroom, or you sing out of the room.
He will be singing something that at times he wake up in the morning and be singing and be calling my name.
Then you forget, don't call his name. You know how to praise God. Sing anyway. You can even dance. Add dancing to your own. Your children can join you dancing. Now never see drama house. You dey hear the talk. Sorry? Okay. No, it's a lie. I will talk. There are things we'll talk after the thing. Yes. Don't talk anything again. Yes. There are things out there. What I'll tell. There are some things I'll tell you after off camera. Let's try it him again. Say 080 35 71 00 91. Is it that all of you that gather here, you've not called the man to know where the man is or what the man have told you people, or you just want to watch and comment, finish and laugh and drop? Please help us call this Mr. Chukwumabi. What is his name? Help us call Mr. Gochukwu. If there is any response from Mr. Gochukwu, let us know, please. So we are still sending him a reminder. Have you called Mr. Gochukwu on? Are you coming from that house now?
No.
When did you leave house?
on Monday.
This Monday.
Yes.
And he knew where you are.
Yes.
He knew where you are.
Yes.
When last did you talk with him?
I talked to him today. He called me
That what?
that he asked me, you said you are sick.
Hmm?
He asked me, did I say that I'm sick? I say yes. He said, what is wrong with me? I say, my heart. I'm having heart pain. He now tell me, if you like, go and rest. If you don't like, maybe you want to go welfare, you carry your sister-in-law, let your sister-in-law lead you to that welfare. After going to that welfare, you come back. After stressing yourself, you still come and meet me there. If you meet me there, you continue the way you are before.
Don't worry. We will text him, then I'll give him my own number. When you go there, you will go back home today. Oh. Go back home. You know with that house. How what is the distance? Yeah, okay, it's far. Okay. Tomorrow, abi? We'll take them back tomorrow because of the health of this child. Yes. So we'll come there, we'll address the issue properly. Which month now? Your own number. You know that because we are calling him from this number. It's like they have used this number to call him before.
Yes.
Did you people call Mr. Ogochukwu? Is it not Ogochukwu?
Yes.
Any response? You want to say something? Okay.
Mother, is a day. My children was complaining about that they are hungry. And I send this my daughter and the small one to go and meet their dad. Money that we sold yesterday, that I have collected all the money. It's only 20 naira that is with me. When they now went outside to meet him, where he's washing a glass cup. This my daughter. You see the way he used that glass cup. Come, let me come.
You have injury?
Yes, he used that glass cup and hit her. When he hit her, the girl, she shouted once and fell down. And that place, you cannot touch that place now.
Let me see. Come back.
Yeah. Now, let me see the. Sorry.
All right. There is no problem. To meet him, so now let's allow to listen. What is the distance between where he's doing that bar and where people are living? Is it far? No.
Inside the same compound.
Inside the same compound?
Yes, ma.
Where people are living is where he's doing his bar?
Yes, ma.
Is it bar like club or just a bar, a beer parlor?
It's beer parlor.
Okay, beer parlor. He's not doing what?
It's not doing
Why are
the
you
back.
giving this woman statement now, madam? Come and sit here so that you will tell us what you know about this woman.
It's because of what you said is the bar. You think that the man is where he's doing the bar. So I'm trying to tell you that he does not use the bar, he has leased it off.
He has leased it off
He has gone to work.
3 weeks ago.
That's what I'm telling you.
He leased the bar to someone 3 weeks ago.
Why?
He said that he don't want me to be coming there again. That he want to use the money to build his to build shop where he's selling drugs. That he don't want me to be entering there again. That
So
is
you
what
were going to the bar before you were helping him there.
I'm happy. Yes.
Hmm?
Yes, ma.
As you tie hair like deeper life, a mountain of fire.
Mom, what make me to tie this hair? Because my hair is not good. I didn't plait it because since he beat me last, I've not gotten myself.
Na so na dey do now. When I wan come report na husband, na go arrange herself, tie hair, tie wear. Some of you no dey even wear earring. As good, complete full housewife.
Mommy, excuse me.
Na you sure say you no dey follow the man smoke? Make the man no come back come tell me say na you and him dey smoke in that.
I'm having heart problem. It's him that
Na
caused
love
it.
dey worry you now.
I know.
That's
For
why-
God forbid.
What is God forbid?
I can't try it.
Na you no love am.
No, that smoking. Even where he's smoking, self, I don't like sitting there. It's disturbing my breathing.
And you did that marriage for 13 years.
Mommy, they are telling me that he will stop. Oh, he will stop. That I should be able to stop. See children, where are you going to? Where are you going to carry these children to? I still say the thing, it's too much. Oh.
Who no understand women wey be snake and how dem dey call am? Wetin be that thing wey give Adam? How dem dey call that serpent? Who no understand women serpent? Na the person no go kill himself for us.
Mommy, excuse me.
Madam, I want to attend to others. I've excused you enough. I want to attend to other cases.
It's about my hair that you are talking. On Sunday, my friend helped me to plait the hair, but the hair that she plait me, I didn't like it. And
You have changed again.
I now lose it. No, not because you say that I'm tying here, I'm pretending. I'm not pretending. I used to look good. Because I'm sick. That is why I just leave myself like that. I'm sick. I'm not feeling fine. And
You sure
headache
say
is
since
what.
that 2 weeks mountain never bring
No.
in something?
No.
No wahala. Make you believe Reverend Father sermon make church close. Somebody says spiritual wife is tormenting the man. The woman inside him doesn't want him to marry. Okay. No problem. We'll do the needful. I will say I'll allow you finish your talk. Shall you finish everything you want to talk?
Yes.
You won't remember another thing.
Because people are waiting. That is why I want to.
Okay, you for talk another one.
It's plenty.
Okay.
Plenty.
Reserve the other one. Go put and write it, stamp it and bring it.
Plenty. It's because of time.
Abio, do you know this woman? Do you know the woman I'm doing her case as you are calling me? It's all right, madam. There's no problem. Reserve the other one. Thank God your sister-in-law know how to write very well.
Okay.
The remaining one, she can put it in writing and bring it. Then we'll send it to legal department. They will help us read it
Okay,
and
ma'am.
interpret it. Otherwise, this one we have attended to. I think we're satisfied today.
Okay.
Attend to other people.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Thank you for being with us. And subscribe to our YouTube channel and Access to Justice TV and follow us on our Facebook page on Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocacy Center. If you drop any unruly comments, kindly advise yourself, go back to where you drop your comment, delete it so to avoid us blocking you, because we will still do it at the end of the day. If nobody do that, I will do that when I return back to my bed, resting and reading your comments. So if you drop any insultive comments in this page, go back to that your comment, go and delete it. God bless you. We'll contact the man, and if any of you communicate with the man after this case, please respond back to us, send message to us, and we'll know next step to take. The third one is He may not really understand, though I'm not old in marriage, but it's not how old, but the wisdom that God provides for you to be able to uh, listen to people and know which way to apply or the principles to apply in a particular case. You can see something is wrong, but we believe by God's grace, whatever that is wrong will be sorted out. People see a lot of things because you are here listening to this woman, you're asking her, leave the marriage, run for your dear life, do that, do that. Yes, the world is not like before that our great grandparents, our mother, our grandmother suffered in the hand of men. If they come up to tell us what they went through there, you will never ever wish to marry. But they keep it, it was not exposed, it was not known. Not that this all these things we are hearing now is not new. It has been existing. But fortunately for us, there is social media in this modern time that you you can listen to Mr. A, listen to Jennifer's problem, and you feel, and it doesn't exist. It has been existing, and if it has never happened to you, don't pray, don't pray to fall victim. And nevertheless, use one person's mistake to correct your own error. You know, we women, you can come up to say stories or complain or that and that. If you really see somebody that can tell you truth, there are areas you yourself as a woman you earn that provoke your husband or your wife to behave that way. There is no smoke without fire. When people start living together, at a point they feel they have known each other and they want to live like siblings. Familiarity setting, unnecessary and too much issues will be coming up. But if there is understanding, I believe it is better to be married to your friend that you can feel free, you joke with, you insult, you both of you rub it, take it over and all that. So if you ask every woman that complain about her husband and you've not heard from the man, and your first advice, your last advice is to ask her to leave the marriage, then you are not a good listener. A good listener listens to both parties. You listen to one person, try your efforts to listen to the other party. Even if the man did not respond or pick our call at this moment, we'll still take our time to listen to the man and see how we can resolve. Is when you get to the point you feel the life of this woman is at risk, and maybe the man was not, is not giving any reasonable reasons of doing all that, which you have not confirmed if he actually did that. I've seen a situation where a woman used knife to cut herself in the kitchen, and she told us that it's the husband that stabbed her. There are so many things that have gone off camera that some of you don't even know, that you don't understand. And eventually, we got to understand that she was the one that cut herself with a knife, kitchen knife, not her husband. But she was just bent on sending the man to prison. So a lot happened, and even some men also lie like that. So it takes the grace of God, the wisdom of God, to go into marriage issue or purpose and be able to resolve amicably. So my prayer is for them to have peaceful restoration because of these children. There's nothing God cannot do. We'll be back in a moment. Thank you for being with us, and God bless you.